going on, YouTube? How's everybody doing? Done a lot up lately for me, and just thought I would shoot a video for you guys. It's been a while since I've done one, and there's been a lot going on in my life, and I just got blessed with a little baby girl, and things are going really good for me. I'm doing great, having fun, living and enjoying my life. But lately, things have turned into something different. I mean, the tank, my 75 gallon, was becoming a bit of a chore, and was taking up a lot of my time. And it was a beautiful tank when I had it set up. Everything was running great. It was doing so well at the time when I could actually devote more time to it. But I mean, let's face it, life catches up. Things start happening. You know, sometimes you lose interest in stuff. You know, start thinking about things, and I had a lot on my mind that I decided to tear the tank down. So I just wanted to share with you guys what I did, how the tank is now, and where I'm at now. I haven't gotten out of the hobby, and I really don't see myself getting out of the hobby, but I sort of made my life easier, and this is something that I thought that I would actually it would actually benefit me, and something that I would actually enjoy. And it's a new challenge, and to tell you the truth, I think it's a really nice little tank, and I'm sure you guys have seen some of the videos. I mean, my previous 2 or 3 videos, they show the tank and how I set it up, but I'll talk about it now when I show you the tank. But first, I'll show you the 75 and how it is now. Alright, so here's the tank currently. It's been drained. There's still some rock left in it, sands in it. The fish and the corals, I mean, most of the fish were rehomed, and the corals were sold to a friend of mine, and I came into an agreement with him where I would sell him the corals, and he actually agreed that he'd give me some frags back when I was ready to set up my new tank, and I would get to keep some of the corals that I had. But due to the real estate of the new tank, when you guys will see it now, I mean, I can't really load it with much, like how this tank had quite a few more corals in it. But let's move here closer so you guys can take a look at the remains. But yeah, as you can see, it's pretty much bare. I mean, there's some rocks and some sand, and I don't know why all that diatom or whatever it is, all that brown stuff on it. But this has basically been only a day, and everything's been emptied out. I mean, the sump is still down here, has a little bit of water in there, but I mean, nothing serious. And then I still have obviously some of my supplies that I plan on keeping, and DJ strip there. But for the most part, I mean, everything is pretty much gone. And it's been basically gutted. I mean, the lights have been removed. Why isn't the camera focusing? What the heck is wrong? There we go. So yeah, the lights have been removed. I mean, I still have them there outside, but everything is basically offline now. I am going to sell the tank, and I'm going to find someone that'll take it off my hands. I mean, I'm not looking to make a fortune off this stuff, but for the most part, everything is basically gone. And I still have some stuff out here on my balcony. I mean, I have my skimmer and heater and a few other things, but some pumps in there too. But for the most part, I mean, everything is practically done. Everything's been taken out, and it's sad because this tank was actually really nice. I mean, back when it was running, I mean, that last video just didn't really do it that much justice, but I mean, I did enjoy it. It was a very fun time for me. It was a very nice aquarium. I mean, this has probably been the most successful aquarium I've ever had to date, with all the stony corals it had and the softies and the fish and everything. I mean, it really is a great tank. But when you're living on, let me show you guys real quick out here, the 3rd floor, it kind of becomes a chore carrying those guys right there, the buckets. 3 flights of stairs. I mean, even into the elevator. I mean, it just becomes a chore. And the space, I really don't have a ton of space, and I don't have a room to actually dedicate to my filtration. As you guys know, my filtration's down there in the stand, and I did have room for an automatic top off, but I didn't have an area to actually dedicate to a mixing station, so mixing buckets. I didn't have an RODI system, which I could have easily, I could have bought one, and I could have, made my own salt water. But honestly, it would just take up a little more space in areas, take up time, and I want to make my life easier right now. I mean, we just had a little baby girl, and as you can see, she's adorable, and it just takes up a lot of time. And all in all fairness, I want to father my child. I want to spend time with my child. I don't want to make my life revolve around this fish tank, which, I'm sorry, at this point, it just became a chore. So instead of killing everything off and letting it die and just not caring, and not being able to provide the care that these animals need, I decided that instead of killing everything and making things suffer, or not, I wanted to be the responsible person on this, and I decided, hey, it's time for a change, and they need to go to someone who will take care of them, who will devote the time, who will, in all fairness, nature and and the laws of nature, whatnot. I don't want to. The reason I got into this hobby was to take care of my animals, to take care of this, to take care of the aquarium, to provide something, a habitat where an animal that doesn't really even belong here can. And in my opinion, I didn't want anything to die. I didn't want anything to I'm not in this to experiment. I'm in this to be successful. And being that I could not provide the care that the animals needed and the corals, I decided, hey, it's time to move on to something that's a little more easier for me. And I hate to ramble on, guys, but I want to really be successful and provide these animals care that they need. So it was time for me to part ways with this, and time to start something different, a new challenge. And my little cat here, my little cat friend, he says, yeah, right, buddy? So anyways, sorry for the mess. I hope you guys don't think that my house is a mess, but anyways, like I said, it's been quite a chore, but I really did enjoy this aquarium. And if anybody knows anyone, I'm based out of Miami, Florida. If you want this tank, send me a message. We'll work out a deal. So anyways, enough of me rambling on about how I couldn't take care of the animals and this graveyard of a tank, unfortunately. Let's move on to the other tank. Alright, so here's the tank running currently. This is the new tank. It's an Innovative Marine 10-gallon Fusion. I got it from a friend recently, and it's a really nice tank. And the only fish that I've kept from my other tank were the pair that I had previously, the little snowflake, black ice clown, and there's a gladiator clown there. And the tank's been running now currently for about a week, and I already put the fish in there the third day. There's been crabs in there. There's what is it? A few snails in there. They're the ones that flip back over after if they fall off. I forgot what they're called, but there's a couple of corals in there too. It's a beautiful little tank. It's rimless. I don't really recall the dimensions of them right now, but I set it up about a week ago. I used all rock for my main display, and I used brand new Fiji pink sand that I got from the fish store. It didn't cycle, and you know, this is how I've always done my other tanks. I use live rock that's already been cured, and I don't have a cycle ever. I've never ever had a cycle after the first time I ever cycled my original live rock. As long as a rock is cured and you use new sand, I don't believe that it will cycle. So it's like I said, it's a 10-gallon tank. It's rimless. It has a screen top. Came with a light fixture. I believe that light is the skylight. It has 6 3-watt LEDs. It's 18 watts. It should supply enough lighting to light up soft corals. I currently have a couple SPS. What are they? It's pink and green Passalapora, or whatever it's called. There were frags that I had left over that fell. There's a tiny little colony of zoanthids and some green star polyps on a little rock. So yeah, I set it up. It's been running now for a week. I updated the pump. It has like a 90-gallon-an-hour pump, and I put in a Rio 800 that I had, which I think is rated about 200 gallons per hour. So it'll get some more increased movement in the tank, increased flow. It has a, I think it's, I don't know if it's, is it a 30-watt heater, I think? An Aquarium Pro 30-watt heater that I had. And yeah, it's been running. It's been doing pretty good. So anyways, I'll give you a little close-up here of the tank. So here's my clowns. Has a nice little screen top to it, so nothing will jump out. The light fixture is very sleek. It has a filter sock that it comes with for your mechanical filtration. I never knew this. Well, then again, I haven't been long into the nano aquariums or nano tanks in a while. They have little bags of Chemi-Pure Blue that people say that you can just drop in there into the filter sock, and supposedly they work very well. But yeah, like I said, it's fairly new. It's very nice in my opinion, very sleek, and yeah, just wanted to give you guys a shot around of the tank. So yeah, after that first chamber, I put in a bag there of some rocks, 0.8 carbon, and GFO mixed in. This area over here has just my heater, and it has a 200 gallon an hour pump, or 200 gallon per hour pump. And yeah, other than that, it's been doing pretty good. But just to give you a shot here, there's the star polyps. There's a little frag of zoanthids I have, and the Passalapora, which it has some polyp extension. I mean, it looks to be doing decent. But yeah, it's pretty nice. I put on this little stand here in the room, and I hope to get a different stand in the future, maybe a little higher. I do want to put it in the living room, but I am really, really happy with this tank. I mean, it's beautiful. And the guys over at Innovative Marine did a really nice job putting this tank together. And for the price, you really can't beat it. I mean, the tank itself is wonderful. It's well built together. The seams are beautiful. The black silicone, the Starfire glass. I mean, what more can you ask for? I mean, the LED light looks like it's powerful enough to produce power, you know, for the lights, for the corals. And I mean, the little screen top idea is great. I do want to add a fish and goby pair here, goby and pistol shrimp, I should say. Thinking about getting one of the Yasha gobies and a Randall's pistol or something like that. But in the meantime, this is what it is. This is how it is. It's a beautiful tank. But yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys, and you know, hope you guys enjoyed it. And I mean, it's been a long ride, and you know, I really hope to deck this tank out just like I had my previous tank. But thanks for watching, and I have a crying baby to attend, so I'll catch you guys later, and thanks for watching.